I'd like to thank you all for your contributions. It was very important that we had such a multinational message to Iranian people. And I think the problem for all of us is that, having in mind the latest demonstrations by tens of thousands of people, 8,000 arrested, many hundreds of them still in prison, 12 have been killed. Are we blind, or are we committing the sin of looking aside or backward? Because the question was posed, where do we stand, European Union, European Parliament? Are we looking to the past while the future is breaking into our working rooms? We can't avoid the future coming in. And we know that no dictatorship can last. No dictatorship. And it's high time before Iranian dictatorship can celebrate 40 years of existence. It's high time for the change, because it's obvious we can't ignore this serious self-sacrificing message that Iranian people in great majority are not satisfied. They demand a change of regime. We need to have solidarity of them, and it's our responsibility. Because if the European Union had taken much more clearer stand, much more demanding, conditional stand, I think the regime would not be here today. So it's our shared responsibility. And at least we managed to organize in January debate on Iranian situation in the parliament, too, without resolution. But the positive message was that at least half of the speakers sent a very realistic message of solidarity with Iranian people. That was important. And there were even attempts by Foreign Affairs Committee to delay this debate to February, because delegation of Iranian Parliament was supposed to visit European Parliament, its Foreign Affairs Committee. Fortunately, it was decided not to delay. And what I heard from colleagues was that their message in Brussels reminded Stalinist era propaganda. Absolutely not corresponding realities. So the problem is, as a colleague from UK mentioned so well, it's not a real parliament. And it's the most efficient propaganda of totalitarian rulers to make Free West believe that you are dealing with genuine parliamentarians, that it will make sense to communicate with them, that we can develop somehow human contacts and make an impact to the regime. The opposite is true, because they are taking use of us by these contacts. They are 10 times better prepared to contact us. They are not independent. They are tools of the regime. And they know very much about our background, our weaknesses, our interests. So I think it would be important not to yield to illusion that we are dealing with a real parliament. So we have to deal with real people, the people who have ventured to the streets, who have suffered, and who are asking for our solidarity. And the least we can do just now is to call the regime to release all those imprisoned, all protesters, to fully guarantee access to internet, to express public solidarity with Iranian people, also on behalf of the European Commission and member states, and to make every economic and political progress in relations with Iranian regime conditional on real convincing improvement of human rights situation, which has not happened this far. But we continue our fight. We continue to stand with Iranian people, and that is our message today to you. Thank you.